Okie dokie. Five-second delay. So where'd my new buddy go? Grim Valley Misery. How you doing? No shit, they're gone? Crazy. I was not expecting that.
Theo says,
Yalptube, no Huzuro coder, amused.
It's fine. We don't want haters like that in here anyways. Let's find something to hack.
Yalptub, no Huzuro coder, now I get to thumbs up another video.
Thank you. Smash that like button. It's your boy Theo. Don't forget to hit the bell.
No, you're doing it wrong.
I'm doing it right. I nailed that. What are you talking about? Nailed it. Dr. Deadclick, how you doing? No thanks. Screw your cookies. Huh? Go to boxes. Oh my god. What do I log into? Academy. How did I do that?
Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Theo coming in at you with those numbers and letters. So if you like what you see, press that like button, smash that subscribe button, and tell me your favorite dinosaur nugget in the comments.
Yeah, I can do that. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Theo coming in hot with those numbers and letters. So if you like what you see, smash that like button and smash the subscribe button while you're at it. And tell me your favorite dinosaur nugget in the comments. I feel a little weird saying that for some reason.
Theo says,
Yalptub, no Huzuro coder, Nori, you forgot the notification bell.
Seven Lead says,
app.hackbox.com for labs.
Kitty says,
Seven Leads, welcome to the chat.
Notifications, I mute everything.
Thank you for that. I got there eventually. I think they moved something around. My muscle memory was off. How are you doing today? And how did you find us? Here's a newer Windows one, released January 2026.
7 Lead says,
I found by Twitch's also watch suggestion.
And that's very nice of Twitch. I can't believe they're serving me up like that.
Theo says,
Tub, no Hughes Eurocoder, you've been served.
I'm Gumby, damn it. Sure, let's go.
Kitty says, my message response is like UPS delivery. Delivery time 1 to 2 days. Maybe 3 to 4. Possibly a week. 2 weeks if it's a larger box. Eventually just wait.
Eventually just wait is the tagline to my giveaways. What the? Seven Leads, what are you working on today?
Seven Lead says,
Jay's got home from college.
Your mom goes to college. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I guess. Or no, mid-May, or finals and everything over, or just taking a break. It is Mother's Day this weekend. What machines US VP?
Kitty says, wow, just in with the your mum jokes. Lol, poor Seven Leads. It's okay, at least you still have all your hair. Unlike Theo.
Yeah. Bald and beautiful. Thank you very much. I think that's the group of words you were going for.
Tanifar3 says,
Bald and baller.
Ooh, I like that.
Boonibam says,
How is this box retiring machine 3 hours 42 minutes 50 seconds but it's already listed in retired machines? It's not your fault, so just go with it, but that's confusing.
Seven Lead says,
Yeah, we are done for this semester.
Booty Bob. I'm not sure. It's retired, but they said that they're retiring it in 3 hours.
Kitty says, https://x.com/reality/lopez/status/2.
Glad to hear you're done for the semester, Seven Leads. How'd you do? What are you studying?
Those who know, Boonibam says,
You can see it when you click machines to see the overview.
Okay.
Seven Lead says,
CS.
Kitty says, click IT Theo Noiki one really.
Click it, Nori says. Nori says, stop what you're doing and click on my link. God knows I can't make Nori wait. For those who know.
Also did not start your time.
TB, the last celebration when they recreated that robot chicken scene. This was a robot chicken scene? I don't know it. No,
Why did you not know it?
I watched a little bit of Robot Chicken, but I didn't watch. Not enough to know what this meme is.
Tanifar3 says,
I'm sorry, Dave.
So Kermie Corden
I'm
said you
afraid I
should cheer
can't
for the
do
Green
that.
Bay Packers instead of the Browns because it isn't easy being green.
Can't do it. I will tell you, I will be upset if Deshaun Watson plays this year and we don't have a good season. I'm going to lose my mind. I don't want to see him. I don't even want to see him in another.
https://www.youtube.com/watch?v equals rx@xl free
Poof.
hw update. From 40 seconds, Tanifar3 says,
You know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know.
7 lead
Hold the
says,
elevator.
You got the
I remember
CPTS?
this.
I do not.
It's 1142. Eat my ass. Come on. Oh, I'll get the next one.
Plenty of room.
No, I'll just take the escalator.
Please on in.
I'd rather my robes didn't smell like a fillet of fish all day. Thanks.
That's awkward.
Careful, man.
Well, next time, just let it go. Let it go.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Yup.
My lord.
Uh-huh.
My lord.
Yo.
My lord. My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
Veldak says,
Stormtrooper.
I can't code. I wait the Claude rate limit to reset. 18 hours to go.
My lord.
18 hours.
My lord.
Go yourself.
My lord.
Go yourself.
What's up?
Got it.
Loaf says,
Must have hit your weekly.
Cyberpunk Reno says,
My lord.
Stormtrooper. He didn't give anyone the middle finger, though. Is that on the free plan or the $20 plan? Oh, that's wholesome. He didn't give anyone the middle finger?
Veldak says,
$20 pro.
Validac, geez. 7 leads. I don't have the CPTS. I'm studying for OSCP. That's what we're doing these for.
Kitty says, probably did not because kids event.
Knowledge, a birthright from an ancient civilization. Mankind is outmatched. When Reach falls, our annihilation is all but certain. Unless we can glean from this artifact a defense against the Covenant. A game changer.
Loaf says,
I do if there wasn't such a huge jump between LLM provider models.
Kitty says, need to start your timer, mister. 7 lead says,
When did you start studying cyber?
I started going back for my master's in 2017. I graduated in 2019. And then I think I really started studying, like, doing CTFs and Hack the Box in 2019. 2021, I probably started taking a lot of notes on what I'm doing. And here I am.
Kitty says, started studying today. You just guessed all the other times. K3T1M says,
Were you a developer before?
No, I was a restaurant manager before. I was a beverage distribution manager before. I was not a truck driver.
Kitty says, truck driver.
I was a terminal manager for a trucking company. And now I'm an operator for a company and we do pen testing. Good question.
K3T1M says,
That's amazing.
Well, thank you. I didn't have the most direct route, but thanks. What about you all?
I loved your little smirk before I even typed it. You knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming, yeah. And that's fine. It's fun. K3TIM, what about you? 7 leads. What about you? What are you studying? Did you tell me and I missed it? What are you studying?
Veldak says,
I visited Food Festival today. All the best regional food trucks, restaurants and bakeries gather at one place.
K3T1M says,
I'm a developer, .NET Python, data engineer, SQL data warehouses.
That's cool. Thank you for stopping by.
Says,
I have no formal training/study path.
Neither do I.
K3T1M says,
but I like low-level stuff and dream about hacking. Don't know if I'm ready to put in the effort though.
It just depends on where you are in life. I don't have formal training honestly either. This is I've talked about this before on stream. My masters didn't prepare me shit for a hands-on training of cybersecurity. I had 2 sysadmin classes, a SQL class. They made me take 2 research classes, which I was just writing garbage write-ups of research that they had us read. But I got almost all my hands-on experience with hacking or similar on platforms like Over the Wire, Bandit. Loaf's been hanging out with me and being patient with me as far back as Bandit. And Hack the Box and Try Hack Me and whatever CTF I can get my hand on. So like when people tell me like they think they're too young to, or they think they're too old to do something, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You just have to start.
Something about this season. How the cold
Loaf says,
Represent. Get my hand on. Theo's such a hacker, he's doing it one-handed these days.
Cyberpunk Reno says,
I can say I've finished Bandit lol. I'm pushing 40 myself, so I feel that.
Yeah. I think I learned that too late in my life, actually. It's if we're talking about if I'm being honest, I think I learned that too long. I was always afraid to fail. I was always afraid to fail at stuff. So I let that prevent me from trying and doing different things. But I'm fully in it right now. So that's so if you take anything from this little spiel, is that I've had a lot of people help me. I want to help other people. That's part of the reason why we started this channel. I started this channel to help me keep me on path, keeping myself. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that we started the channel to help myself accountable for studying. And through that, we've developed a great small community of people that are really in on helping other people. I think I think there are people that help out there, but I think this industry, cyber specifically, needs more people to reach down and help other people up, regardless of where they are, like in their level. I'm lucky to have a lot of people like that around me, so I want to help other people also with whatever knowledge I can. So if that sounds like you're in the right place. If you like watching people struggle, learn new concepts, you're also in the right place.
Boonybomb says,
I feel like we're going to need some .NET experience today. That means if we're actually going to do something useful today, smile.
K3T1M says,
So you learnt almost exclusively with those online academies?
Yes.
Cyberpunk Reno says,
Yes.
Accountability project?
Yeah, yep. But hold myself accountable. That's where I was trying to get Cyberpunk Reno. And have you been here before too? I think you have. I didn't see a new chatter pop up. But yeah, I learned almost exclusively. Like I said, I had a couple sysadmin courses in university, but they were like change directory, create a new user. The last project that we had for the final was like getting a generic website live and poking holes, poking ports or holes through the firewall to allow it to communicate, which was useful. But I feel like I learned the most through Bandit, and Bandit was like a year. Just start.
25-3 says,
Afraid to fail you are. Fail you must, or fail you will.
Great quote.
The only way to learn is by playing. The only way to win is by learning.
I
and the
changed
only way
my
to begin
name. I
is
was
by beginning.
XR34V43NX.
Pure says,
All the important
Oh, okay.
stuff.
Boonybomb says,
And yet you still don't know the difference
Poof.
between Tilde.
I do. I've looked into that, and I do now. The tilde slash is a shortcut for the system that just basically means my home directory, which is
Kitty says, the only way you learn is failing and suffering the pain, learning that it did not work the first time. If you electrocute
home,
yourself,
my
it's painful,
username.
you do it again.
Whereas
If you're me, yes.
the slash,
because
like
it feels
Etsy
nice,
home
but you do
or
not do it
Etsy
again.
hosts.
Risky one, Bleb.
Etsy hosts is from the root directory.
Loaf says,
If Bandit taught you more than a course for sysadmins, the course lecturer was trash.
Yeah.
Or at least the curriculum was.
Yeah, both. Actually, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they were teaching the basics overall of cybersecurity, but I don't think that was good for a master's. No.
B7H30, incorrect. Tilde uses whatever is set in the $home environment variable. If you home equals /TMP, then that's where you will go when you type CD without any path or CD.
Okay. I got you.
Tanifar3 says,
They gotta teach to the bell curve.
Pure, thank you for the update there. Thank you again for the information broker. If you are looking for I think a really good consolidation of cybersecurity articles, we have a news channel in the Discord, and it runs constantly. It's constantly piping in new stories into the Discord to one channel. So
Loaf says,
it's whatever it's set to.
https://angr.com/6fcvpgx.jpg.
Poof. Okay, so this is the home directory, and it's been set to temp. But I did look into that. I did read up on that.
Tanifar3 says,
export home equals /dev/null. That's the best.
That seems like something I would accidentally do. Okay, we got an IP address.
Try it. cd to your home directory and set the home environment variable to something else. Your terminal prompt path will suddenly say /home/b7h30.
Is it just home? No. That's my home directory. Okay. So what is it? Export? Or can I echo it?
Your terminal is off the bottom of the screen. Please adjust.
Oh, thank you.
Better.
Right. Okay, so now I export it to temp and echo it again.
Now type cd with no path. Or cd.
Tanifar3 says,
dev null next.
Oh, I hear you. So since it was set, since my home directory was set as home/b7h30, it was showing the environmental variable. But then when I changed it to temp, it got rid of that and showing me my actual where I actually was on the command line. And if I cd back over to my home directory, it's what I set it to as TMP.
Loaf says,
Or just unset home smile.
Tanifar3 says,
Unset home.
Do you know where this is set initially?
No. I know it's just...
It is in /etc/past.
Okay. Okay, let's change this back before I forget.
But don't open it if there is any info there to dox you.
Fallen says,
Morning Carrot.
Morning, Fallen. Thank you for helping me solidify that some more. Right? K3 Kedem? Is that what I ended up calling you? Kedem? Kedem and 7 leads. Let us know if you have any other questions.
QVQ71 says,
You.
QVQ. Hello.
Tanifar3 says,
Have you heard from Security Live recently?
I have not. I know he was dodging.
I hope he's doing okay.
I better check. I better just shoot him a message. Where is it?
In the heart of the storm, where shadows collide, we gather as one under the electrified sky. Together, we rise from the ashes, where legends are crowned. No limits. We rise as one.
Kitty says, yes, I do miss him.
This is our ground, where noises flow. Feel the surge.
Got her.
Let's swap these guys. Let's put you there. Put you up here. Actually, no. I lied. We need to do this.
I met Theo through Security Live. It's nice to have something to fill that gap. Even though Theo's second choice Noiki won derp.
Yikes. Tough room today. Yep. Security Live's pretty cool. Pretty cool guy.
Tanifar3 says,
I'm sorry, Dave.
His last raid was
I'm
2 months
afraid
ago.
I can't do that.
Msek says,
if Security Live was Live Now, we'd be watching him instead of Theo.
Jesus.
Tanifar3 says,
I have mods so I was able to check.
Msek says,
Dick.
Yeah. Honestly, Dick.
Hack the Planet says,
D7H30 Haxer.
You know what? I'm going to make this additionally more painful because I'm going to run a quick nmap and see what ports, and then I'm going to run bbot as well. Thanks for the lurk, Pure. You know what? I don't have my notes up. That's the other thing. Look at it, man. This thing opened up 4 fucking tabs. I should have bbot. Yes, I do.
Tanifar3 says,
I heard that they call Nmappy new Mappu in Japan. Nori, does this sound reasonable?
It does. How is sync thing doing? We're good. Okay. Let's get rid of tartar sauce. We should have new directories now for Overwatch. Yep. Overwatch logs. Wait. Yeah, man. Do it. Create a subdirectory. Shit. I need to put you on YOLO. That means I got to restart it. There we go. Allow all. Yep.
I ever tell you the time I accidentally created a distributed fork bomb?
Did you ever tell us the time you accidentally, you forgot to put those in quotes, created a distributed fork bomb? No, Tani, no. Please, and indulge us.
Okay, it received a message, generated more messages, shipped them out to other systems who all ran the same loop. Cluster went woo crash.
It received a message, generated more messages, shipped them out to other systems who all ran the same loop. Oh my God. What was it for? What was it on?
But it also forked them too, the same loop. On different ports, registered themselves to its. I wanted to see what would happen.
But it also forked them to the same loop on different ports, registered themselves to etcd. What's etcd? The you can type, dude, anytime. Anytime you're ready. Open source distributed key.
They've subscribed for 29 months.
Pennant Gamer, thank you for your resub. 29 months. 29 months. Crazy Town, thank you. Distributed key value store designed for reliability, high availability, and strong consistency. This is something else. This isn't. It doesn't look like something that's on, comes installed. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's a Windows machine. Okay, good.
Pinakamer9 says,
did you hear about Microsoft Edge storing your saved passwords in process memory in clear text? https://www.darkreading.com/cyberrisk/
It's an nmap.
Loaf says,
and then classifying it a feature, not a bug? Tongue.
Pinakamer9 says,
yup lol.
Overwatch sauce, you dick. Oh, I don't know that. I'm going to have to... do them each. GN map.
Peshy Hat says,
whoa, I heard there was someone hacking over here. PogChamp.
Hey, Shy Hat. Welcome in. How are you doing today?
Tried, brother.
Oh, yeah? Tired? Yeah. So, if you like me fumbling through my commands trying to figure out what I'm doing, you'll enjoy Shy Hat more. Yes, quote hacking. Click the heart up here and follow Shy Hat. Well thought out, well spoken, has a curriculum for you to learn hacking. So click and follow. Overwatch nmap ports nmap XML. Overwatch nmap ports XML. And get rid of nmap now. Yes.
Tanifar3 says.
At thank you Nori.
Peshy Hat says.
HTB Overwatch. What's the attack plan?
It's a Windows machine. So most likely what? Active Directory. We're going to get down to ports. I'm going to look for a user. We're going to look for a user during enumeration. So, I mean, we have a bunch of stuff, right?
Theo says.
Yelp tub, no Hughes Eurocoder, grab a brick.
Loaf says.
Are you not giving creds for this box? I think I like those ones better.
No. I think they're usually on the machine page. Machine info page. So we're looking for a user so we can use the user to pull down Bloodhound information. But before I get that far, I've been meaning to practice my bbot commands. So I'm going to pull down the it's most likely something like Overwatch at HTB, but I'm going to pull down the host name. Jesus. I got port right. Let's run the other service scan. Overwatch, nmap service versions. And there's my ports. Services and versions.
Milky and Toasty says.
Milk and toast.
What keyboard do you use?
I got a split kinesis here. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it now. Yep, is that better? I'm stuck. The camera's stuck. I mean, whatever. It does the job.
That looks awesome.
Thanks. Huh. Usually it doesn't take that long. Do I have a website?
Msek says.
I'm sorry,
That's what
Dave.
she said.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
No. HTTP RPC EP key map? I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, it's got ADWS? There we go. Okay. Our domain is called, what am I looking for? Or the host name, I mean. Our domain is Overwatch. Overwatch HTB. Milk and Toasty, how are you doing today? If you're still here, I'm sorry. I got wrapped up for a second. And how did you find us, if you don't mind me asking? Nebow's computer name. I was looking for like a share or something that I could. SMB time. Oh, there's a clock skew. I don't know if 12 seconds is going to make a difference. I'm trying to remember the last time we dealt with a clock skew. I thought it was closer to like, that was like in minutes. We'll see. That'll be something we got to deal with once we start going after Kerberos. RPC. I think there's something for RPC, right? RPC client.
Hack the Planet
I'm
says,
sorry, Dave.
If clock is
I'm
off by
afraid I
MS in
can't
an
do
AD
that.
environment, things could fail. So even 1 second is usually too much.
Thank you. Doesn't look like I can do anything with RPC.
RPC is huge, used by WinRAM, definitely a potential path to shell. For actual pen testing, don't discount it. For HTB, never seen it exploited.
No, but if there's something in there I can dig around, but it doesn't look like, it looks like I need a password. Bad SMB2 signature for message. Cannot connect to server. But what is this junk? Is this telling me anything? The second line looks like something. It's okay. What the hell's G-tent? Or get... Get entries from administrative database. I've never seen this command before. So what's my target? My target should be the IP. The domain. And then the module. And then what module? Tense 999. Thanks for the follow. How you doing today? Let's try subdomain enum. Good, Tense. Thanks for asking.
Connected to channel Theo.
What's up, bro? What are you working on today? How'd you find us? Preset. Enable beep up presets. Preset subdomain enum. 60 modules focused on subdomain discovery. Followed by the C. Point DNS brute at real word lists. C. Config. Custom configuration options in key value format modules.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Since 999 says,
I'm 19 bro and I work as a freelance AI developer. I really enjoy watching streams by people who do similar work, specifically, developers who actively use AI, Obsidian, and Claude Code.
Yeah, cool. You're in the right place. A freelance AI developer. Cool. Trade you GitHubs? I got a Claude Code skill running in the background behind my big head. We are doing this lab on Hack the Box right now.
Impressive, bro.
With the GitHub? Thank you, but
Insect says,
rookie.
I didn't realize there was a Claude skill for /hair.
Good one. It was good. Sorry, wrong button. That was a good one. Yeah.
Kai Ride says,
didn't mean for the link there.
Turkey.md? What's turkey.md do? Kai Ride, welcome to the chat. How are you doing today? Tense, what are you working on today?
Theo says,
Yelp tub, no Huzura coda, I see a Konami Easter egg.
I don't know what you're talking about. Better steal points now.
Yelp tub, no Huzura coda, it's not even Easter.
Oh, come on. That's fine. I just virus them. Pure stopped. Steal. 2 times I got caught. I need to turn mine down. I just stole 120 million points from Pure. Virused. I just virused it.
Yelp tub, no Huzura coda, can't steal from me anyway, I'm in the cardboard box.
Yeah, did that come up on chat? Oh, it did. Cool. Yep. So it comes up on chat, but it doesn't show a box on your badge, which is what I wanted. Can you believe that works? I couldn't believe it. I got that to work. I can't believe Claude got that to work. Allow deadly. What's allow deadly? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what happened? What is N? In scope? No. Hey, what, well, I'm not trying to call anyone out. No worries. And name of scan. Oh, we're going to call it Overwatch. Okay, that makes sense. And then we're going to output it to what the I better run this thing.
Seven Lead says,
have you ever done a pen test IRL?
Yeah, I've done a few now.
So you got a job?
Nothing in this
I do,
world
yes.
worth having.
Great place.
Easy.
Amazing place.
Theo says,
Tub, no Hughes Eurocoder, 7H30 gets flown all over the world for pen tests.
Insec says,
what's your favorite pen to test?
I gotta say, I've always loved clicky tops. Not a fan of twisty bottoms, and definitely don't like a side clicker, whatever the fuck that thing is. No, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Clicky tops, mostly. Yeah, we did. I just got back from the Netherlands, actually. Fancy.
Fallen says,
Who's a bottom? Sorry, I missed that.
Clicky bottom.
Loaf says,
what about those rainbow pins?
Those are legit.
Insec says,
Those are...
Fountain pens myself. Just glorious.
Oh, fountain pen. That sounds like so much work. Rainbow pens? Are you talking about like they got the red, green, blue, and black on the top? Those things are old school.
Fallen says,
Ballpoint pens is here it's at.
Insec says,
big feathery quills, goddamn.
Theo says,
Tub, no Hughes Eurocoder, MSEC over here using ink and quills.
Do you use the wax stamp too, MSEC? You still have you got a wax stamp? It's just a middle finger. You know what I like is those Sharpie pens. Have you seen these things? Bebot, we're doing what's the deal here? DNS resolvers is what we're looking for. It is a config. DNS resolvers. Config. Modules. Config DNS resolvers.
Tub, no Hughes Eurocoder. I tried a new type of pen out the other day. It sucked. Silver conductive ink pen. Never again.
Spooky Cookie says,
watching Theo hasn't been the same since he turned off the food cam.
Spooky Cookies, just say the word. I mean, like that is like, it's like tier 5 content. I haven't, it's kind of in beta, the Theo foot cam. It's not cheap.
Seven Lead says,
you're lucky getting a job without a
So, look. No, I am lucky. I'm lucky, especially at my age. But like it's been an odyssey, really.
Loaf says,
it's a numbers game.
It is a numbers game.
Ageism is so real on.
I mean, I think a little bit, but it is a numbers game. It's a who you know game. and we talked about this a little bit last stream, like if you're lucky enough and you're talented enough, I think you see a lot of opportunities. So I think a fair amount of LinkedIn networking and in-person networking helps you open up doors to your next job.
I had a verbal offer, I accepted, they ghosted me. But you know, doesn't stop me really.
Yeah,
Really?
you can't let it stop you. Nope. Can I find config option DNS resolvers? Did I spell that right? Did you mean DNS resolve? Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. Let's just try DNS resolve.
Theo
Yep.
says,
Let's grab that for...
You'd Kashrai 9727. Finally, after 3 to 4 months of grind, got an actually good offer.
Who was over there on YouTube? Someone else was hanging out on YouTube that said something. Spooky Cookies. No, you're on Twitch. It's a ghost holding a cookie. That's so awesome. How are you doing today, Spooky Cookies? Car Shy, after 3 to 4 months of grind, actually got a good offer. Good for you. Congratulations. Are you going to accept it? No, Fallen is just talking about what they've experienced. I'm going to give this... I can't. What happened here? I can't...
7 Lead says,
I'm sorry, Dave.
Gotcha.
I'm
Theo
afraid I
says,
can't do that.
Yubtub, you'd Kashrai 9727. Yeah, join them already. First TipSec engineer of the company.
Ooh, fancy. Let's launch this thing because my Kali box, like I can't move anything. Only thing I can access is the terminals. Okay. Let's... Man, they are being friggin' loud today up there. Where's...
Seven Lead says,
do you got other certs?
I have a Security Plus, and I have a couple Microsoft micro certificates. I got no idea what's going on here. And I click on it and it goes back to the terminal. That's so weird.
Hack the Planet says.
Can you type sudo reboot in the terminal? D.
Theo says.
Yaltub, Yitkashrai 9727. Could it be a display manager issue?
Maybe.
Fallen says.
I didn't just straight up say pay for it, but they asked if I was willing to get it. I said yeah if they paid for it, cause shit's not cheap.
Hack the Planet says.
Might be worth a reboot anyway.
You know what? I probably should have. I cleaned a bunch out of the disk and I didn't reboot. Oh, I have so much stuff open. Can someone make me reset my VM, please? This would be a great time for someone to redeem that. MSEC. Theo Stare. Thanks, Tagora. Password. I'm root. Poof. Let's see what's been going on over on Twitch Hack. Loaf is sending 100 hacks, 100 hack batches. Fucking hackers.
What's the URI for that? Never been there.
Loaf says.
Don't figure out my secret.
Theo says.
Oof.
https://
I don't gotta figure it out. I'm just gonna throw a wrench in it. I'm gonna throw a big, nasty, ugly wrench in your guys' shit. I can't wait.
Loaf says.
Stop dissecting my attack pattern. It'll rinse you.
I can't wait. I just have to decide like when I'm gonna deploy it. Claude still has to code it and make it, but I can't wait. It's gonna be so fun. Oh, so what's going on there? Are we pushing the limits of the of it? Loaf.
Theo says.
Yaltub, Yitkashrai 9727.
Fucking hackers. Loaf. Bring it back up, Loaf. This is why we can never...
Godam, I told you to handle your socket exhaustion.
You're a socket exhaustion. Loaf, this is why we can never have anything nice. It's fucking hackers.
Your sockets are so tired.
Hey, get out of my sockets. Get off my sockets.
You can't have anything nice because of bad developers?
Not me. It's Claude. Blame Claude. Stop fucking. What did you do? Do I have to like reboot it? I can't let you see my screen. I can't let you see what I'm planning.
Yaltub, Yitkashrai 9727. Did you forget to put make no mistake?
No, that doesn't, there's, what am I trying to say? There's research that says that doesn't help it, and it actually hurts. I will say I've been using this. One of the developers, actually, I don't know if you all can get to it. It is. It's locked. No, I can't even share it. So I mentioned it and I can't even share it. Put together a list of engineering principles, essentially, for Claude. Okay, Loaf. let's fix the socket problem. Let's let Claude fix the socket problem.
Loaf says,
:D. Less than 3.
Theo says,
YalTub, no Hugh Zero Coda, socket to me.
Thank you, Loaf. And by the way, case in point, thanks, Loaf. Okay, so you realize
no Hugh Zero Coda, so many.
Better than what it normally is. So we mention you by name, like Claude knows of you, because we did what did we do last time? What did you suggest? Web
YalTub,
Yes.
no Hugh Zero Coda, it's like a rocket ship ready to explode.
Yes.
YalTub, no Hugh Zero Coda, I did not consent to sharing my private data with Claude.
You're not sharing your personal data, your private data. We're just sharing one of your names, one of your monikers. Okay, I'll change it to bread. Jesus.
YalTube, no Hugh Zero Coda, amused. YalTub, no Hugh Zero Coda, change it to the bread emoji. YalTube, no Hugh Zero Coda.
Did you bring it back up?
Emoji.
All right, describe for me what I need to tell Claude to fix. I think I could describe it.
Loaf says,
I didn't bring it back up. I stopped taking it down.
That's what I mean. So, because of Loaf,
Amused. This is libel and slander.
I gotta name it by name. I gotta name it specifically by Twitch hack.
Because of your Claude's poor coding skills, we are facing socket exhaustion.
Thank you. That wasn't so hard. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. I'm gonna leave the caps and poor Claude's poor coding skills.
Sorry, Dave.
Keep them honest.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
No, this is a very positive environment for. I'm telling you, I can see this coming. I can see this coming. And when everyone's lined up in a row, and they want to know your email address for how you interact with Claude Code, I'm gonna come out on the other end of this thing. I'm gonna be like a human consigliere or something for the machines. I'm telling you. I see this coming. This is a long game, but I see this coming.
Theo2820 telling it like it is. Claude is wiping its ass with the sockets.
Dude, Loaf, what would you tell Claude to do to fix the WebSocket code flaw, which they made, which results in socket exhaustion? Theo2820 says, the timeless WebSocket exhaustion. Because who doesn't love a good resource leak? Tell Claude to tune that keep alive setting, optimize their connection handling, and maybe stop treating sockets like they're disposable paper. Or, you know, just play with fire until it burns out. My God. I think that's sufficient, right? Or do I need more?
You can always see what it comes up with. See if it asks you to go buy all the toilet paper at the local store.
For it to wipe its digital ass. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Be right back.
Plot about to suggest kicking me off the game.
Everything's gonna work out, but don't know, I can't see the end. You can cry till you think can't cry anymore, 'cause we think too much and feel too little. Want you by my side, need you in my life. I never wanna feel like this, never. Wish I could run away from all the doubts and what ifs. Sick of questioning myself. Guess we're all a bit afraid. Don't tell me that we're gone too far to try it again. Hope I get to have the strength to start all over again, over again.
I disagree with its analysis. A WebSocket should be a stream of data. There should be a single socket maintained by the server, regardless of how many messages are sent across it by a client.
Sometimes it feels like I'm losing my mind.
All right, what do we got? The root clause is clear. Oh, you don't like it. There should be a single socket maintained by the server regardless of how many messages are sent across it by a client. It feels on web command has 0 server side throttling. We don't want that. We want as many messages to come in as possible. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, it thinks I want to. Okay, well, I mean, I kind of did that. I kind of steered it that way with the auto clicker shit. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's what it wants to do. It wants to rate limit. And I don't want that to be a thing. I want that to be a well, that's a different feature I want to implement. Per user single flight, per user cooldown, per IP socket connection cap.
Say something like, can you double check the WebSocket handling to ensure that only a single instance is being created per client and that one socket handles all of that client's messages?
And get rid of just filler words.
Because the way it's currently going down when I send too much really feels like it's creating multiple and your server's file descriptors / handles are hitting the limit.
Okay. Oh boy. Well, it's either Lying. Check both ends. Client socket creation is correct. One socket per page, period. So that means one socket per like page that a player has open. Client Twitch hack HTML 1130 const socket runs once at script load. Socket.io dash client multiplexes every socket emit over that single underlying WebSocket. 100 auto click send calls equal 100 messages on one TCP connection. On disconnect, socket.io client auto reconnects using the same instance. New SID, but never two live sockets at once.
It's assuming the client is using send CMD. I'm using a socket.emit.
Give it that.
Which isn't handled as a post. Or at least I wouldn't think it is.
Let's see what it says. Oh, it's got a okay, what else does it say here? If you want autoclockers to keep working without crashing things, the fix is on the bot bridge side, not the socket side. Per use serialization on web. Autoclocker still works.
The single-threaded file locking on player data.json might be towards the right path.
Derek Ekman says,
"Hi dog, what's up?"
What's up, Derek?
Loaf says,
"Is player data.json being opened multiple times?"
I don't know.
Or do you have a single server level instance of the file descriptor?
I don't know.
Says,
"Did you figure out the tar thing and priv escape?"
Yep. Tartar sauce is solved. I did a deep dive over the course of a few days to go over it over and over and over again.
Hack the Planet says,
"Honestly, you should probably move that to a Postgres database at this point."
Okay. That makes sense. I mean, because right now it's what you helped me set up, the player data.
Loaf says,
"Couldn't hurt."
Derek Ekman says,
"What's your next challenge now?"
Loaf says,
We're working on we are working on
Muhammad Def says,
"Hello there, Ted Wave."
What's the name of it? Overwatch. Hey, Mohammed. We were working on Overwatch and the Kali box crashed. So we're taking a side quest to work on the Twitch hack bot.
Loaf says,
"Next challenge is being a Vibe code fixer engineer."
Hack the Planet says,
"You should also probably implement a player effort resource that gets expended in different amounts per thing that they do."
Player effort resource.
Fight the planet!
Loaf says.
But it's a hacking game? Hackers don't expend effort.
So direct. This is what we're working on right now. Okay, let me give it this. And I'll tell it, and yes. Whoops. And look at
/.
Hack the Planet says.
Basically right now, they just click infinitely. If you had a resource they expended that grows with player level, then that would help limit some of the server requests.
I guess I'm not understanding a resource.
Loaf says.
Fingies are tired.
Hack the Planet says.
In typical games it's like energy or mana points. Here it would just be effort available.
Oh, okay. Got it. Well, so this is all kind of bleeding together, so in a different Claude Code instance, I'm trying to implement, it's not rate limiting though. It's just grounding players essentially if they exceed a certain amount of hacks per minute. But this is more of like of a feature of the game, not a stability function of the game. So I feel like I need to do this first. You're right on both. Let me correct and dig in. Loaf. Socket emit versus send CMD. Same socket, but send CMD is just a wrapper that calls socket emit web command. An attacker calling socket emit directly from DevTools uses the same one socket the page already had open on line 1130. They bypass the CMD UI lock, not the connection. So 100 emits equals one socket equals 100 multiplexed messages. That part holds. But the one socket per client isn't enforced everywhere, anywhere server side. Nothing stops an attacker from doing IO boss battle transports WebSocket 50 times in a console. Every call opens a fresh socket, gets its own SID, is treated as an independent client on connect, accepts unconditionally. No per IP cap, no auth check on connect. The Twitch session check is per emit, not per connection. If you want one socket per client to be the real variant, it has to be enforced on connect. Cap by SID, username, count. The actual bottleneck, you're right, it's player Jason. Look at that shit. Look at you assholes. I'm so fucking jealous.
Loaf says.
Both you and
That's more a
Tagoras.
protection mechanism and something worth investigating, but not what I'm doing. I feel like you should get it to check the player data.json file handling and how many descriptors it holds for that.
Both of your suggestions are here.
Oh yeah, look at that code.
The command endpoint is an AIO HTTP running on the same async IO event loop as Twitch IO. Single thread cooperative concurrency. Okay, I'm gonna try to read that.
Opens player data.json each time save player data is called. Bad Claude.
Three problems compound here. Synchronous blocking IO on the async IO loop. No run and executor, no AIO files.
You should keep all player data in memory and periodically flush it to the file, if you're gonna stick with player data being saved to the file. Ultimately, move to a database.
Each one does a full serialize and write of the entire player dictionary and loop thread that stalls AIO's HTTP's accept loop. The Twitch IO IRC heartbeat and every other task in the loop. The flash side hits the 5 seconds HTTP request post timeout and reports bot may be offline, which is what you're seeing. Not atomic. Open W truncates first, then writes. There's no TMP plus OS replaced, no flock, flock you. A crash or kill mid-write leaves player underscore data.json empty or partial. Auto clickers widen that window from almost never to every stream. Write amplification. Many command call save player data twice, once inside check level up and once in the calling command. Every hack rewrites the whole file twice for no reason.
Hack the Planet says.
Yay, Postgres probably the easiest to implement.
Postgres, okay.
Says,
I'm gonna be able to level up so much quicker when this is fixed.
So that's the reason. That's why we're fixing this. So Loaf can level up faster. Not to improve the game. I'm joking. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even fully understand what the hell's going on.
All bug fixes are self-serving, Theo.
I know.
I don't come to the stream to help you. I'm selfish Brad.
Oh, she says.
Question mark dollar hash at dollar.
Hey, OTI, OT, Otai? Help me out there, Otai. How you doing today? Thank you for popping in chat. You're selfish bread. Loaf.
Art.
Loaf says.
Odie.
Odie?
Oh, she says.
I was watching on the Yit /.
Oh, cool.
Loaf says.
Yeah.
Delicious.
You can watch from either right now because we fixed the latency problem today, and it's reading messages from YouTube as well. So wherever you want to watch from is fine. Hello, my 4 YouTube viewers. Hello, Loaf and Loaf's alts and 1 YouTube viewer.
Oh, she says.
Good stuff. It'll do both.
That'd be awesome, Odie. Thanks.
Theo says.
YalpTube, no Huzuro Coda, /.
Okay, so cleanest path that keeps auto clickers working. Make save player data atomic async friendly. Write to player data JSON replace. Write to it os.replace to final. Atomic to POSIX. Coalesce writes. Don't write inside check level up, only at the end of the command handler. 1 write per command instead of 2. Wrap the entire await loop in executor none so it doesn't block the event loop, or write the block and instead serialize commands per user. Next, per user serialization in the bot's internal API handler and asyncio lock per username. Odie, thank you for the follow. So a single user's 100 hacks process at one time on the bot side. Even if they fan out from Flask, auto clicker still works, just paced by the bot's actual command speed. Other users are unaffected. Optional, dirty flag rate. I kind of want to do that. I'm not going to say I stopped. I stopped on dirty flag. Right coalescing, self dirty true in commands have a background flat task flush every 500 milliseconds. 100 hacks become one right. Biggest one single shot wins. So I think unless I should suggest right now moving to consider. Should we consider a PostgreSQL database?
YowTub, no Huzura Coda. I genuinely think YouTube playback is less than 1.0x. I can make it catch up, but it eventually lags behind.
Loaf says,
ask it instead to Docker compose the whole game and add Postgres.
Oshi says,
which CLI agent is this?
Claude Code. If Madame Fabulous was here, which they're not, they're at Hackspace Con, I'd get a scutcheon for not using Pi. This is Claude Code. This is Claude Code. Like, it serves its purpose. Before we do this, should we consider implementing a PostgreSQL database? Should we consider, I was going to say, before we consider doing 1 and 2. Right? Because it's doing this fix based on that we're keeping the player file. It's just a single file with all the player data in it. So before we do 1 and 2, should we instead consider implementing a PostgreSQL database, right?
Hack the Planet says,
yay, containerize the service and use PostgreSQL container and talk between the two.
I don't know how it's going to react to me using these big words. And implementing a PostgreSQL container, PostgreSQL database container to talk between the two.
PostgreSQL database service in a separate container with Docker Compose.
Killer.
Booty bomb keeping me honest.
connected to channel Theo.
Let's get our Cali up and going again.
Killer.
Oshi says,
OBTW, a bit of a backstory for you guys. Imisway started vibe coding in 2022 when vibe coding wasn't a thing. Self-taught coder before that.
Yeah, I don't follow. Explain to me how you were vibe coding before it was a thing. You had a coding agent with you?
Before it was called vibe coding.
Yeah, I know, but how were you doing that when, like, help me out. I still don't understand. How are you doing that before, like in 2022, if memory serves right, like OpenAI, like was a thing. I definitely wasn't passing it, like, it didn't have a command line.
Hack the Planet says,
He probably just means he was vibing and writing bad insecure code. D.
Like me. Yeah. I mean, if you were doing it in the web interface, I get what you're saying, because I was passing it commands and having it explain commands to me at that time.
Oshi says,
copy paste into the chat basically and correcting it.
Okay. Gotcha. Odie, what have you been working on then?
A lot TBH currently iterating on a generalized agent to manage any PC involved.
That's interesting. Okay, let's see if they got, if it has a suggestion based on what we asked it. Ooh, did not like that. Okay, so it looks like it's saying to do both.
Loaf says,
it's hung up on the 100 requests.
I don't think it would hurt to do both, right? Tell it to do 1 and 2, and then to just implement the Postgres next.
Stop asking what to do and tell it. What were number 1 and number 2?
Number 1 and number 2, we're doing make save player data atomic, async friendly, right? I mean, essentially it's solving the problem that you're experiencing. It's stuck on 100 hacks at a time. I still think yours is outpacing Pure's. So that's why I think we're still good with the 100 hacks at a time.
It's still dealing with files in number 1. Postgres deals with that.
So then we tell it to implement the Postgres containerization and 2 and skip 1. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at this point, I'm going to go with whatever it is you suggest because, like, it's telling me what it thinks, but like, I don't know. It would make sense to me that migrating it from the player.json files into a database is something that needs done.
Postgres and Dockerizing is going to be your best performance improvement.
All right, well, then, let's give it that to do instead.
Direct Ekman says.
Yep.
Loaf says.
Your next change after that should be ensuring that there's one WebSocket per single source IP address. If an authenticated user tries to create a new socket, ensure it cleans up their old one if one exists.
Front-end design plugin. Oh, I was going to let it run in the background.
Hence why I also suggested auth user as a source. I just missed that clarification in the first message.
How much rewrite are you willing to take on for your post Progress migration. Cache and write through. Keep player.data as an in-memory dictionary. Hydrate from Postgres on startup. Write changes to Postgres after each save. 50 lines changed, no command handler rewrites, captures perf when you want to measure. Full DB per query rewrite. Every read write of a player goes to the database, touches every command handler, painful by the pie, and commands. Multi-day rewrite, much higher bug surface, but cleanly removes the in-memory dictionary.
You could technically allow up to 2. They could be auth on mobile and on desktop.
DirectX says.
Auth chooser makes most sense.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Agreed.
What? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Auth D. So after, this is, so you guys are still talking about next change after the Postgres implementation. Okay.
Just ignore us for now. We're talking about WebSocket session handling.
Okay. So, all right. How much rewrite are you willing to take on? Cache and write throughs recommended. Full database per query rewrite. I guess I'm just going to go with the recommended. Scope adjacent. Just player underscore data.json. It's the only one with the right contention problem. All 4 JSON files. Player data, session flag, audio triggers, chatter, all migrate. I feel like everything. I don't know game design, so I don't know if smaller JSON files. I should just go with the recommended. And I guess we can move the other stuff later. What gets containerized?
Oshi says.
If you don't know, ask.
Yeah, I could do that. What gets containerized? Postgres, bot, and overlay? Just Postgres. Postgres and bot. Postgres runs in a container, bot and overlay keep running on the host. We can update Cloudflare, that's not a problem. Every read write.
I'm not really sure about the option S you're giving me. What are the pros and cons with the options?
XE says,
whatever you're doing, I'm in glue, thumbs up.
Hey, Xane. You're in. You're in. That sounds like a terrible idea. I'm in. I'm going to have to write this for every one of them. Migration death, cache and write through.
I want to be irresponsible and play Final Fantasy XIV. I also want to be responsible and spend the day doing Hack the Box. I'm flipping a coin to decide.
Why flip a coin? It sounds like you know what you're supposed to do. Why don't you treat yourself to Final Fantasy XIV after you've made progress on Hack the Box? And I'm anticipating a scutching coming. Cache and write through what I'd pick. How it works. Bot keeps self-player data dict in memory as it is today. On startup, hydrate it from Postgres instead of player data JSON. On every change, write that one player's row to Postgres asynchronously instead of rewriting the JSON file. Pros. All 30 command handlers keep working unchanged. They still do that. Player data health 5. Minimize the risk of regression. You get the actual when you're testing for. Writes become automatic per user non-blocking. Cons. If two processes ever ran at once, you don't. But theoretically, their in-memory caches would drift. Reads still come from RAM, so if you ever wanted external services to write to the database and have to bots see it, you'd need pub sub polling. Don't understand that. Or full database per query rewrite. How it works. Delete self-player data entirely. Every command starts with player await, ends with await. Every read of a stat is a query. Pros, pure, no cache coherency questions. State of truth is always Postgres. Multiple bot instances would just work. Cons. Every single command file needs change. 50 plus call sites, days of work, lots of test surface. Easy to miss one. That's crazy. It said days of work. Easy to miss one, silently break a feature, and honestly, for a dict that fits in RAM and has one writer, you're paying a lot for a benefit you don't actually use.
Hack the Planet says,
it's basically telling you to put something like Apache MQ between your app and the database to eliminate a potential problem.
I don't know what Apache MQ is. Sounds familiar. Why does it sound familiar though? Open source message broker.
Nothing in this world that's worth having comes easy.
Loaf says,
Claude's giving similar excuses to my boss when they're trying to get out of doing work.
Days? Take days of work? I don't know. Even after the reading that, I don't know. I may table this. I may just leave this on in the background and decide later. Which JSON files? Just player data JSON is what I'd pick. How it works. Migrate only file with contention problem. Other 3 stay as flat JSON. Pros, smaller diff, faster ship, easy to roll back. The other 3 session flags. Write infrequently. They aren't part of the auto clicker problem. Cons, you end up with 2 storage systems. That's what I'm saying. If you later decide everything should be in Postgres, you do that work in a second pass. All for JSON files. Unified storage, single backup target. Any future state goes in the database by default. Cons, triples the segment schema migration work for the files that don't have a problem. Audio triggers is essentially config, doesn't even want to be. Okay, so all right, so that makes sense for just player data. Container scope. Postgres bot overlay. What to pick if we're committed to containers, how it works. Docker and Compose with 3 services, shared network. Bot reaches overlay via overlay, HTTP overlay. Overlay reaches the bot via HTTP bot, reaches the database via DB. Clean, reproducible Docker Compose up you're running. Cons, Cloudflare has to be repointed at the overlay's published port. We can do that. Or moved into the Compose stack itself. Start.sh scripts get replaced. ResDev, what's up? The Twitch OAuth callback URL stays the same since Cloudflare still terminates at the same host name, but you have to verify the routing works end-to-end, highest one-time setup costs, just Postgres, tiny change, Docker run Postgres in a connection string, bot and overlay, keep running exactly how they do. Cons, doesn't actually answer your what kind of perf improvement do we get from containerization question, because the bot and overlay aren't containerized, only the database is. You get the Postgres perf delta, but not the container delta. Postgres bot overlay on host. Pros, containerize is the thing you have that has the bug. Overlay stays simple. Cons, the bot's command endpoint at 3004 needs to be published from the container back to the host, and now you have a half containerized stack. If your goal is measure the performance win from Postgres Q3, just Postgres is the right experiment and isolates the variable you actually care about. Containerizing the bot will make it faster, just changes the deploy model. If your real goal is adopt containers as the deploy model going forward, Q3, all 3 is the right but different project than the performance question. All right, let's give him an answer. Q1. Cashing right through.
Supergirl subscribed with Prime. They've subscribed for 23 months.
Nearly 2 years, Supergirl. Thank you very much. ResDev, you're alive. That's good. How are we doing today, Supergirl?
Zeros Viscaly says.
Hey.
Fiscally, what's up?
Hack the Planet says.
Tell it you want to implement an Apache MQ container to broken pub sub messages between the application and the database to eliminate future problems. Add an additional container to the Docker Compose stack.
Supergirl says.
Yeah, I miss you more often than not.
It's okay.
Hack the Planet says.
No worries.
Broker.
I mean, it wants me to answer these first three questions. So for question 3, I should tell it. Implement an Apache MQ container.
Loaf says.
No need for Apache MQ. PostgreSQL can handle pub/sub and message queues.
Zeros Viscaly says.
Studying networking. I finished my school book but now I'm going deep in depth to OSCP, TCP IP layers more. Like studying about common attacks, vulnerabilities on each layer.
Basically, that sounds great. That sounds great. You're in a good place to do that too, man.
Hack the Planet says.
Didn't know that Postgres handles pub sub on its own. That's cool.
Okay, so if pub sub is, then I'm going to skip the Apache MQ. Which JSON files?
Says, Claude shouldn't have opinions. It should just tell you what makes more sense for your repo.
So I set Claude up to help me understand while I'm working through these things. And I ask it questions like, what do you think? Because I'm trying to learn whatever I can along with it. I could be in here and just say, implement this, do this, do this, do that. But that's not how I have it set up.
Zeros Viscaly says.
But great thanks, just struggling a bit. It is too much, and more complex, but we continue no matter what.
Absolutely. That.
It may be a plugin. Let me find the website that details what Postgres can do.
Hack the Planet says.
Nothing in this
Yay,
world
Claude's
that's
learning
worth
mode is very
having
good.
Comes easy.
Yep. So, Odie, you're not wrong. Like, I think on its own, if you just give it commands, it runs like that. But I have my Claude code set up as helping me understand. I've tell it multiple times I'm not a dev, so I need to help it. I need it to help guide me as I'm guiding it. Yep. Viscally, yeah, no joke. Nothing in this world worth having comes easy. You got it. Keep going. Okay, I'm going to say just the player.json data. Like, I think that's it. The other ones that it's talking about, like audio triggers, like that's not a huge. It's very small.
Oshi says.
Gotcha. So you need non-technical explanations, unless talked about before.
Hack the Planet says.
Yep, essentially.
What's good about doing learning mode and writing the code versus just having Claude do it? You have a better grasp of what your app is and does.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk Reno says.
Yep.
If something isn't going wrong, then you aren't doing anything, as we like to say in my family.
Yeah, that's a great quote.
Theo 2820. Thanks, Theo. But I often doubt if it's worth it, and I'm nearly closer to give up and just grab my phone and do something else.
No.
But as Theo said, nothing is easy. Goals meant to be hard.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Nothing.
Have you set up Clay to
Nothing. On my work on my work stuff. I have Claude Code on this Theo Ubuntu, on Kali, on a Red Hat Enterprise Linux machine as well. Viscally, yeah. Nothing easy. Nothing worth having comes easy. Like, don't give up. Don't give up. This thing doesn't do shit. We've talked about this before. This does nothing for you. No, keep this thing down and keep working on whatever it is that you want to get better at. A hype train started? When the hell that happened? Oh, from Supergirl. Well, thank you, Supergirl. Did you kick that off? Yeah. Thank you for the hype train. If you have a Prime sub, now would be the time to use it, gang. If you have an unused Prime sub, let her rip. Q3. True, unless you have the knowledge.
Cyberpunk Reno says,
NGL, I recently removed all socials from my phone to eliminate that threat on my attention.
Good. Yeah, it's your time. That's how it works. That's how it works. Your attention, they monetize your attention. That's what they serve ads to. All right, third one, container scope.
Loaf says,
https://youjustneedpostgres.com/
Oshi says,
I'm sorry,
I think
Dave.
I have my quality
I'm
code
afraid
set
I
up
can't
to
do
oppose
that.
me as much as possible on technical things and poke my brain, so if there is something illogical that I said, I have to find it myself, or he calls me out for it, and then basically it just becomes a undev senior dev conversation where I get taught during the process.
Loaf says,
finally found the website I was referring to.
Yeah. Who mentioned second brain? Is there a repo for that? Like the one on Kali is the pen test coach that I've been using a lot. I don't know what to do here. The Postgres plus bot plus overlay.
Supergirl says,
that is a setup based on Obsidia.
Obsidia. I'm not familiar with Obsidia.
Hack the Planet says,
even if you have the knowledge, if you develop professionally for enterprise, it's bad to just have AI do it, because most enterprises have human-in-the-loop standards where basically you attest that you're responsible for any code you put into something developed for a product/production.
Starbucky says,
Hi, Smile.
Hey, Baki. Welcome back. I've seen you've been busy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. It uses my Obsidian right now.
Supergirl says,
Obsidian Vault. Sorry.
I want to get this thing cooking so I can get back to the box. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't miss either.
Starbucky says,
thank you. Good to not have missed the stream, D.
Loaf says,
it hasn't acted yet?
No, Bebot's an enumeration tool. The company's agent Redrun probably would, but actually, and that has a learning mode too on it.
Oh, that's right. Should have got Redrun on it.
Yeah.
Zeros Viscaly says,
AI cannot replace any SOC analyst or any cybersec employee, since cybersecurity requires knowledge, analytic skills, out-of-the-box thinking and many more. AI doesn't not have rather than some data.
There's some truth to that. Docker composed with 3 services: bot, reaches, overlay via overlay. Overlay reaches bot. Both reach the database.
Loaf says.
Overlay is a Docker network BTW.
Zeros Viscaly
Oh,
says.
I thought it was talking
But I
about
don't
this
know.
overlay.
It's still 2026. We don't know what will happen in 2030 and more. But for now is still new.
Oh, everything's new. I say get used to using it and get good at using it. Not everyone shares that point of view. I'm still trying to figure this out. I don't know what I want to do here. Tiny change. Just Postgres. We want Postgres, the database for the player data, right? Postgres plus the bot containerizes the thing that has the bug. Overlay stays simple. That sounds like what I want. I don't know what the first one is.
Hack the Planet says.
I'm sorry,
You want
Dave.
3 containers.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Loaf says.
3 of them?
It's basically saying, if you run the bot in a Docker container, in the compose.yml file, it's going to create a new overlay network for that container set. So the bot will be running on an IP address in that overlay subnet. It's saying that the Cloudflare or whatever you have that currently points the DNS to the bot, needs to point to and be forwarded to the Docker container IP.
That's not hard to do. I think I can do that.
Ginks, front end, 2. The app 3. Postgres.
All right.
Loaf says.
In which case, option 1 is fine.
Supergrimmel says.
https://github.com/eugeniegelber/obsidian2nd if you want to look in.
Thanks.
Zeros Viscaly says.
I think Instagram today ended end-to-end encryption.
Yeah, they're getting hard pressure by government. I feel like if they let them see everything that is going on their platforms, then that gets them out of policing 13-year-olds and younger from using it. All right, that's going to need a little bit of help every once in a while. Okay, so what did Bbot come up with?
XE says.
I gotta start using I. Friend wrote a full CTF report instantly just feeding the details to Claude. It was impressive too.
Loaf says.
They should make a social media app where you can only add friends for people in physical proximity.
Anytime you say they, and it's something that doesn't exist, perhaps
Then if
you.
there's any child predator stuff going on, you know they're close by.
Predators are always on the loose. Yeah, let them use it.
For cops.
Let the cops use it. Ten 129 30 120 Overwatch.htb. Let's just run it again.
Oshi says,
if you are under a highway, for example, it becomes bloated so quickly.
Oh, you dick. T-Mux list.
says,
I'm not saying it auto adds people nearby. That'd be silly.
Oshi says,
but it caches them as potential friends. Same problem.
Loaf says,
you're making assumptions.
Yeah, we're talking about something that doesn't exist. We just yeah, we're talking about something that doesn't exist. So you can build it however you want. That's the skeezy kind of stuff that like Facebook does. You're assuming that that's how all social media should operate. Maybe it shouldn't operate like that. Maybe Loaf should make it. It completely wiped out that. I'm just gonna run it again.
Zeros Viscali says,
did you try Cisco Netcard Acadmate?
I did a little bit of that, yeah.
Loaf says,
I'm sorry,
if the
Dave.
app specifically requires both people to initiate a friend request and have to tap phones to securely share details, thinking NFC, you could literally only add people in your immediate proximity. And more often than not, people aren't going to be willingly interacting with and adding people who aren't their friends or close acquaintances.
Oshi says,
oh, that's right. It's what? DNS resolve?
Let's do it.
Loaf says,
y'all have language models, get it coded in like 30 minutes.
Oshi says,
Umthau.
Zeros Viscaly says,
the error isn't resolvable in the IP module. If you try and add a space between IP and modules,
Fiscally, thanks for that.
Loaf says,
already did, Tong.
Grey Hatter says,
Zeros Viscaly, which one?
Copy fail. Zero Xeran, thanks for the follow. How you doing, Grey Hatter?
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
May. Yes, copy fail has a patch in net next at the very least. Not sure if it was merged into Torvald/master. I know it's getting backported too though, obviously.
Oh, we like net exec.
like the planet!
Bucky, we're doing Overwatch on Hack the Box. I thought I pinned a message. TTS broke again.
Connected to channel Theo.
Oh.
Zeros Viscaly says,
if Claude were compromised due to a security vulnerability, would users of Claude Code or other Claude services automatically be at risk of having their systems hacked or taken over?
I'm going to go with yes.
Tatty was supposed to be 50, but my iPad auto-corrected it, of course.
It's okay, Baki.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
If Claude is compromised, everyone who uses it is completely pwned. It'll just run commands without telling you. Yes, it would.
Yep. Bunches.
Low Kiabu says,
Mr. Theo, how...
Low Kiabu, what is up?
Fight the planet!
Grey Hatter says,
another reason to never touch any LLMs.
Low Kiabu says,
just waking up from nap, haha. Thankies.
You're welcome.
Loaf says,
isn't that the reason why you put any agentic LLM in a VM? At least mitigate some damage fallout.
It's done?
My agentic system is in a dev container running on a VM.
Grey Hatter says,
low forgetting VM escapes exist, but also, what is gonna stop it from planting a worm in the software you just wrote? You just asked it to write.
The fuck just happened?
Loaf says,
well, my software isn't publicly used or released, and is reviewed before being committed. But I can understand the pessimism, realism.
Make sure EMV exists at the repo top. That's in painful. IT, it exists.
Grey Hatter says.
Loaf again, you just said as long as you're perfect, and never take shortcuts, or miss any subtle details, you don't have to worry.
Oshie says.
Hey, I'm heading out, it's been nice talking you all.
Right on, Odie. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. Hope to see you again.
Not literally what you meant, and you already knew.
Oshie says.
Will do, sir.
Loaf says.
You can only mitigate so much. You accept the risk profile by using these tools.
Grey Hatter says.
Just saying, that's not good security, it's security theater. It's not worth passing off your thinking to big tech.
They're all evil.
Marek counts rated with 13 viewers. Paul Chris says.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Welcome, Raiders. I'm not touching you, Raiders. I'm not. I'm not.
Zeros is
Hello.
Says.
Hello.
Welcome, Raiders.
Count says.
Wait.
Merrick.
Paul Chris says.
How you been doing?
Hello.
Akrus? Akrus? Thank you. Hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. Everyone calm down. Everyone relax.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Smile.
Cyberpunk Reno says.
Moo, Theo isn't touching me.
Scott 1969 says.
Don't make me make you reboot your VM.
Mayor Count says.
Good. Getting my butt handed to me by Rust again. So a good day.
It's a good day.
Zeros Viscaly says.
Nothing in this world that's worth having comes easy.
So.
Wait, I first time see this keyboard. Is it convenient?
Convenient? For my wrists? Probably. Get the...
Paul Chris says.
It's broken in half, lol.
Oh my God. Has it always been like that?
Loaf says,
if someone breaks in, you have at least 2 weapons to throw. I'd say it's quite convenient.
They're connected by a little cord, so it's almost like nunchucks, right?
Zeros Viscaly says,
nah. Don't touch me.
I'm not.
Grey Hatter says,
I'm not touching you.
That board?
I'm not. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Loaf says,
no one wants to fight a nunchucking keyboard warrior.
That's what I'm saying. Well, welcome Raiders. Thank you for the raid, Merrick.
Grey Hatter says,
I can't remember the last time I was that bored.
That board? Oh, to play the I'm not touching you game? It was a common game on the drive to North Myrtle Beach when we were kids.
Hack the Planet says,
what does your t-shirt say? What do you love?
I don't. I don't love NeoVim. Chad is making me wear this t-shirt against my will. I feel icky in it. You know, a lot of people have been asking me lately, where can you find a t-shirt like this?
Zeros Viscaly says,
keyboard in half is like your keyboard went through therapy and needed space.
Hack the Planet says,
oldstore.com.
Cyberpunk Reno says,
North Myrtle you say? Sounds like we might be from a similar region lol.
Scott 1969 says,
Mark was talking about AI possibly getting lazy with its code in the iteration. I think that will mean more computer security jobs.
Loaf says,
Theo is in an abusive relationship with NeoVim.
How were you able to say that, Loaf? I like the Vones mug, if you're asking me. I like the Vones mug.
Hacks.
Nice try, Viscally. Absolutely not. Vim. Actually, any text editor besides NeoVim. Because NeoVim is awful, and I hate it. And it stinks. Because I hate it. Because it stinks. The Vones mug has a backdoor.
Theo likes the backdoor.
Scott 1969 says,
use elinks then.
Loaf says,
Theo, I remember you used NeoVim the other day on stream. In fact,
I was deceived into running that by Tagora, aka Hack the Planet. Deceived. I put my trust into my most dedicated viewers, and I was deceived, violated even, into using Neo. Almost threw up. Sorry. Saying it, I almost threw up. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to run it in that.
Sounds like AU problem. Social engineered past your defenses.
Hack the Planet says,
I'm surprised you even had it installed. D.
Scott
It comes like that on Kali. It comes like that.
Don't you have to use Vi in some cases when on servers, Theo?
Yeah, Vi is fine. Vi is fine. Vim is fine. Nano, Notepad, text mouse pad, cherry tree, VS Code, Emacs, but NeoVim is an abomination. And I question anyone's lucidity or well-being if they use it. That's all. That's all. Because it stinks. And I hate it. I hate NeoVim. I hate it. Because it stinks.
Loaf says,
have you seen or heard of that? It's a cat clone with syntax highlighting and stuff.
I've seen it, yeah.
Scott 1969 says,
you should try Helix.
Theo 2820 shouldn't be roasting you. Skills issue. I honestly, the joke is I've never used NeoVim. It is an unbiased, it's an unbased conclusion I've come to because I've never used it. So it's a hot take. Because I don't have hot takes. So I just chose one, and it's NeoVim. So that's the joke. I hate it, and I've never used it. How do I know I hate it? Because it's awful, and it sucks. It's like arguing with the internet.
Fallen says,
Kofskalishuka. Less than 3.
Zeros Viscaly says,
get it?
Loaf says,
definitely considering replacing my day-to-day cat usage with that.
Cyberpunk Reno says,
hot take. All distros are the best distro based. Which one works best for you?
That.
Zeros Viscaly says,
that.
What about the Get It editor?
Loaf says,
can't believe Theo has this hot take about NeoVim and still supports the Browns.
Xe says,
NeoVim is an acquired taste. I blame Prime for making me want to use it. Now that I've learned it, I can't stop making every software use Vim keys.
Fallen says,
yeah, I know your stance, Carrot. I've tried Emacs, vanilla, and then tried to use Doom Emacs, and I'm not sure.
Okay, now I'm not sure what's running where.
Orkriz says,
BL.
What is painful IT? Painful IT is what we affectionately call the stream, because what I'm typically doing is something that I'm unfamiliar with, and it takes me a fair amount of time to understand what I'm doing. So it's painful for me because I'm trying to learn it, and painful for you because you're here. Painful IT.
Loaf says,
Docker container LSA.
Orkriz says,
Dick.
Scott 1969 says,
I was a NeoVim devotee and Helix took me away after I got tired of rebuilding my NeoVim config.
Grey Hatter says,
greater than got tired of rebuilding a Vim config.
Loaf says,
it failed to set up the overlay network and bind to port 3003. Is that already used by something?
Yeah, I think it's actually used by the...
Got tired of CPSRC dest?
Loaf says,
you need to kill whatever is on 3003 and do docker compose upd again.
What do you mean you got tired of CP source destination? Oh.
All those things that won't lift me up. I just care about you and I just care about you and I just care about you and
And it seems like the overlay that Claude was talking about actually is a third component? Not what I was expecting.
Grey Hatter says,
like list open files.
Loaf says,
I love how literal you are sometimes. Grub 3003. And you want in on the netstat to stop resolving DNS.
Zeros Viscaly says,
Huh.
Loaf says,
And a P to see the process that's using it, or a soft like recommended. The 2,411,143.
Zeros Viscaly says,
Backups are not my friend, they use much storage.
Unacceptable port specification in I.
Sis and Mine says,
What's up, Theo?
Is sick in the mind. PID 241143.
Fallen says,
Zeros Viscaly, you know I always say TS. Try it and see. Removing the French language pack has been known to make things quicker, but some have reported that it helps after.
Theo, what are you doing talking?
Chris says,
Lol.
So, okay, so
the only way to learn
I gotta
is
kill
by playing. The only way
that
to win is by
PID.
learning, and the only way to begin is by beginning.
Grey Hatter says,
PSXQ 2,411,143. Run that.
I think it just kill kill 9.
No.
Not kill -9 in the PID? What's PSXQ?
If you kill -9 and it's a system D service, or a Docker container, it'll restart itself.
Sis and Mine says,
Kill -9 is the most disruptive way to do it.
Grey Hatter says,
Stop it correctly.
It's still running.
Sis and Mine says,
Kill 9 is a last resort move.
Loaf says,
Do you just have it running in a different terminal?
Oh boy. No. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Grey Hatter says,
Noti, memes it's detached. Kill Hup.
So,
Scott
boss battle.
1969 says,
Try this. Shred the n1/dev/.
I think we got it. So, in the infinite wisdom of Claude, we have boss battle, P7H30 boss battle that Twitch hack runs on. The painful IT bot that like accepts commands about like the different like Tyson and Kelso and like that kind of thing that runs painful IT on painful.it.service.
Or Chris says,
Okay.
Good command smile.
So now, well, now there's not. Oh yeah, now there's just localhost.
Scott 1969 says,
Don't use shred. There is no coming back.
Now I need to run the Docker Compose again. All right. Docker Compose up, build.
Or Chris says,
Dick.
Akras, who you calling a dick? And it's running. Unable to connect. Cool.
Up to you if you want to demonize it.
Got it. Okay.
Remove the build.
Build is the first thing.
Restart PC.
Which one? Okay.
I'm sorry,
Loaf
Dave.
says,
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Grey Hatter says,
Lol.
Loaf says,
It built the overlay container, but it didn't run it.
Yeah, I think that's the token issue. Oh, we're deep in it now. Shit.
Chris says,
The painful it D.
Do you have no idea? I hate tokens.
Nice token you got there.
I hate Twitch tokens. What is it? My token generator?
Loaf says,
Did it containerize all your existing config?
Okay. Did it containerize all? I don't know. We're going to have to talk to it. Well, shit. As it goes.
It's working for me.
Okay, that doesn't make sense.
Leveling up. But that was my existing token, auth. I didn't re-auth.
Grey Hatter says,
lol.
Orkriz says,
oh no, frown.
What's so funny?
Says,
711 events.
Oh, that's nothing. They were up to like 50,000 events.
I don't think that's correct.
Loaf says,
didn't seem to fix me being able to drop the server though skeptical.
Yeah, it looks like it's still. And I don't know why I can't log into it.
He's here.
I just cleared my session token and clicked off with Twitch and it worked okay. Perhaps clear your cache?
Grey Hatter says,
nothing in
why
this
not
world
fix
that's
the bug,
worth having
instead of
comes
deleting
easy.
cache and trying again?
Loaf says,
or, when it redirects you change bossbattle.b7h30.com in your address bar to localhost :3003.
Because the bug that we're trying to fix, I don't know. My thought is, Grey Hatter, that we're trying to fix it not crashing with the requests that it's getting, the hundreds of requests a second that it's getting. And I'm just assuming that whatever's going on here with this authentication error is something on my end, like just getting rid of my session cookie and starting again and refreshing it.
It could be that the domain doesn't resolve to the proper address in your local anymore.
Grey Hatter says,
a bad session cookie shouldn't cause the server to crash.
Loaf says,
click sign in with Twitch and change the URL like I suggested. Should log you in.
Grey Hatter says,
the server isn't behaving correctly.
Loaf says,
separate issue Grey Hatter. Theo is currently trying to log in.
Grey Hatter says,
I understand that.
Chris says,
there's some issue with the painful it, isn't it?
Loaf says,
remove HTTPS. Change to HTTP.
Too many H's in there. We're going to have to table this because I got to go pick up Small Beanie Hack. There it is. So that's good. Okay. Let's raid, is there anyone we want to raid here? Can we see? Who's here?
So yeah, probably just a DNS issue with the recent containerization change.
Which is I'm going to have to involve Cloudflare with, right? I'm thinking.
Maybe we should all just get along with each other and put away our problems, or whatever it is. We just need
not for your local.
just to have a good time.
It works remotely.
It's really that simple.
So no Cloudflare change needed.
Okay. Love this. Hey, love this. 54NJ0. Let's go say hello.
Chris says,
wow, Twist hack his second result on DDG.
DDG.
There's not like an IP maps too, I'm guessing.
DuckDuckGo.
Loaf says,
DuckDuckGo.
I don't want to, and I don't think you need to sign into this website to get the information for this.
Hey.
It's currently...
That was fun, right?
Whatever for it, though. Like, you can't...
Chris says,
thank you all for hanging out.
Smile.
You can't typo squat it like I was thinking before.
Zeros Viscaly says,
See you.
Loaf says,
sorry we distracted you from hacking.
Zeros Viscaly says,
have a nice night.
Thanks for hanging out, gang.
assuming it's just a
Loaf, thanks for the help.
GitHub repo with
Tagora, Grey Hatter, thank you for the help. Viscally, Okras, Cyberpunk Reno, X-Hane, Fallen, Scotty B, Sick of the Mind. I think we missed a couple there, but thanks for hanging out.
There's random people's names and
Booney Bomb,
Bless Bloit says.
Have a good one.
Zeros Viscala
Baki,
says.
Also, don't
Enotic,
touch me.
X-Hane, Ketum, Merrick, Odie, Pennant Gamer, Pure. Thank you all. Have a great day.
Thanks for the stream, Theo.
Right on.
Enjoy Mother's Day.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure you are getting something for your moms. Okay?
Darbucky says.
Look at these things that are right
Thank
up
you.
in there, not what I'm looking for.
Remember.
I severely doubt this is it. It's just a bunch of user acceptance testing.
It's time to start.
Exactly what is it popping up, but this is not it. Criteria stars. And there's like no information about this popping up either. This one's in Chinese, which is not helpful. No. Okay, I accidentally read the right. Oh, what's up, B7H30? What? You're rated. Oh no, I'm getting rated. Oh no, with 41 viewers. Oh no.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm embarrassed to be rated by you guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. Welcome everyone. Theo, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Aukraz. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Derboki, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Lofageddon. You go by Theo? Okay, I'll try to remember that. I'm sorry if I don't. Welcome to the stream,
says.
0x
I always catch you.
And
8.
thank you for following as well. I'm not embarrassed. I just said I was embarrassed. I appreciate all of you guys' reassurance here. I'm basically just struggling through a Try Hack Me stream. How did your stream go, B7H30? This is my first stream, by the way, like on Twitch. I streamed 7 years ago, if that's any reference, but I'm not really counting that. How was your stream? Do you do any content related to this, or is yours more gaming, or? Welcome, Samantha Nakamoto. I like the name.
What were you doing? Hack the box.
What was the
Overwatch.
What was the topic of what you were doing? Hack the box. Hack the box Overwatch. Interesting. Okay. I might have to look into that. Do you have your VODs on? I am very new to this space, so I'm looking to meet people as well. I don't know many other streamers either that do like cybersecurity and stuff like that, so only the enumeration got sidetracked coding a clicker hacking game. Oh, what? That sounds cool. Hack the box Overwatch though. Like the game Overwatch or something else? And I've been looking to get into Hack the Box too, but for right now I'm just doing Try Hack Me. I've got a Hack the Box subscription I might use, but I got gifted it.
Alright, gang. See you later, YouTube.
Welcome everyone though. I appreciate y'all here. Oh, okay. Thank you, Loaf, again for that link. Let me open that real quick.
Bye, Saint. Thanks for stopping
You guys
by.
gonna be embarrassed at my
Tell,
lack of knowledge. You guys are gonna get secondhand embarrassment watching me try to do this box here.
Who the hell? Oh my god. Sly. Tell Sly I said hello.
Sir.